Hey gang, AV here, and welcome to my third custom knight video. This one I'm going to be focusing on my custom knights Templar. Now, as you can see, I've got three of them. I made three. The recipe for all three were the same, and I'm going to walk you through that right now. Basically, let's have a look at the guy first. I'll use this one because he's the one that turned out the best, in my opinion. I'm using the knight, the helmet from the Mighty Steeds Kickstarter for the jousting set for the Knights of the Accord. No extra paint or anything, just right out of the package. The helmet works perfect for this guy. I used the fur collar and the cape, a little bit of trimming there so that I could have it just as a fur collar instead of a fur cape, because I have the cloth cape here, which is just white spandex. The arms came from the green monster blank, the scaly arms. They work perfect for chainmail. I just painted them silver. The torso is from the brown elf blank. So are the legs. I guess you'd call it the skirt. I don't know what else to call it here. The Lord Vaemus's skirt. Basically, I got this from the sorcerer's accessory kit. Standard sword sheath and knife sheath right there, same sword, standard. The boots, nothing extra with the boots. I do have the thigh armor on there, painted white and gold, exactly the same color scheme as the King Lance steel blade if you wanted to use his, and just a standard shield, but basically what brings it all together, aside from the paint job, is also the decals I used. Now, your mileage may vary. These are Bad Mother tattoos, water slides, and this one turned out the best, even though you can clearly see I had some issues with it. Basically, the reason why is because it's not a smooth surface I'm putting it on. There were molded on buttons and whatnot, and the water slides tend to tear a little bit if you're not careful, and I'm not experienced enough to do it without tearing it, apparently, on a surface like this. You probably, if you're experienced with it, you probably have better luck than me. But anyway, I also, on one of them, I trimmed off the buttons to make it a smoother fit, and that seemed to work a little bit better. However, I ended up tearing the sticker somewhere else anyway. But anyway, these are Bad Mother tattoos. I actually contacted him through Facebook because I saw that he did not have these crosses in his inventory, and I asked him if I sent him photos of them, if he would make them in 1/18 scale. So I sent him the photos, I sent him the measurements I wanted, and he busted them out for me and sent them my way. Very, very easy to work with. Great guy to work with. I do recommend that you give him a shot. I'm sure if you were to inquire about the Knights Templar red crosses, he would know what you're talking about. If not, you can mention my name, Patrick Moore, and he'll steer you in the right direction. So anyway, awesome figures. These are fantastic. They are not cheap because obviously you not only have to buy the Bad Mother tattoos, but you got to buy all the parts for boss fight figures in order to get them done. I mean, we're talking just the arms and the body itself. That's two blank figures right there. That's almost $35 to $40. Then this is like $10 just for the helmet. And the accessories, it's not a cheap figure to make. The reason why I've got three of them is because I have a hell of a lot of spare parts, and I also, brainstorm and use a lot of the spare parts to make other stuff too. So buying a brand new figure just to get the two arms didn't bother me because I can use the rest of the body to make an orc later on. You know what I mean? So you have to make the most out of the parts. But so if you're just gonna make this guy and nothing else, he's very expensive. But if you were planning on making other stuff with the parts left over, by all means, he's worthwhile. So anyway, these are my custom Knights Templar 1/18th scale, made exclusively from Boss Fight Studio parts and the Bad Mother tattoos. I also use Bad Mother tattoos on the banners. So I bring them in close to the camera, but they didn't turn out as well as I would like. Again, it's not the tattoo's fault. It was mostly my application and my paint methods that did not work well on those. I did perfect it for my next video, though, when I show off the next group of knights. But for this particular one, I was hoping for better results. I will be fixing that in the future. But anyway, and just in case you're wondering, the two bannermen in the back, those are also Knights Templar, but they are from the Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade toy line from the early 2000s. All I did was basically put King Lance Steelblade's helmet on top of each one, and there you go. So anyway, if you like this video, check out my channel. If you like what you see there, then please subscribe. As always, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment and ask, and I'll see what I can do about answering them. And if you like this video, by all means, share it with your friends. Let them see it too. So anyway, this has been AV. Take care.